Hey everybody, welcome to episode 18. Super cool, everybody's still hanging out and chilling. I figured this episode, what I want to do is create the next household. So we have our four here that we started, our first four. And then we have our first two community buildings. So we have there's a community garden, so it has to be the first one. And then we have a bookstore we put here. And that's the tattoo bookstore. So we can unlock our next four. And once we get the next four in, we unlock three more community buildings we can build. And the only one we have unlocked currently is the gym, which is good because that's what the Fitwits we're gonna, yeah, they're gonna own a gym. So I know I said before I was gonna put the bookstore over here, but I opted to put it here in the last video. So we have that going on. Anyways, let's get into it. Crick Cabana. I've been trying to think of what types of households we're going to do, because we got like two sisters, right? And then we have our founding couple. And then we have the Fitwits, which is our second couple. So what we don't have is like other people. So maybe we should create like... I was thinking to make two dudes for our sisters, the Berry sisters. So I was thinking about making a pair of dudes that can kind of be their other halves. So we can produce those lineages in. But we might do it with NPCs. Let me know. I'll create a different household. And I don't know. We'll decide in another video. Let's figure out this household though. Let's see. Let's do we have a father and son. We could do like a mother and daughter. I want to have a couple more families with kids so we can get our 3A students. So let's find a female. And I mean, I guess we can use her. Let's randomize it a little bit. See what we come up with. Maybe we could... Nope. Let's try to find a good mom type that's not like super creepy. I'm picturing like TV sitcom mom. So somebody like in that nature. Well, this one's just weird. All right, we're gonna rando. Maybe we'll get lucky and find one. While we're thinking about it, what do we want her to do? Is this like on a skin tone? No, okay. I was thinking like, I haven't seen like a skin tone change. Oh, do we want to use her? Yo, I think this is gonna be, yeah. This is her. Let's think of a name for her. I'm just gonna... Susanna. Oh, that's just perfect. She looks like a Susanna, doesn't she? All right, Susanna. It says Zaragoza. Susanna Wurth. Let's make her Susanna Wurth. All right, that'll work. So she's older too. She's going to be an adult. I don't want to make her a young adult. Let's make her an adult. And then we'll make her have a child. And maybe we can unlock some schools. So what does mom want to do? Maybe, I kind of wanted to be a stay-at-home mom, so we'll have to figure out something with a side business. I don't know why. I think she should be in the cooking. I don't think there's a baker. Okay, this sim wants to master culinary arts. Okay, I think we can run with that. 'Cause I don't see a bakery one. And I would think it would be under food. Maybe she can be like a baker, like she makes cakes or something. So she's a cook, so we could make her a foodie. That's for sure. She likes good food. I'm trying to think of, good for her. Like, she's a good mom. We don't want anything, offsetting about her. And I'm not trying to just make like, this not adventurous person. Like, I'm not gonna, I was thinking about like lazy and a slob, but I'm not trying to like, I don't want to feel like I'm trying to like shame her, being large. I want her to be, she's like that good mom. So, she could be socially awkward, struggling social situations, but build charisma slowly, begin powerful moodlets and sentiments when they're able to overcome their awkwardness and accompanying nervousness from close friendships. I don't think I care for that one. We could make her a cat lady. These are always weird for me to try to pick like the characteristics because I kind of like them to play into it. Let's make her cheerful. I think that'd be a real good one. Definitely a cheerful foodie. We could almost make her a music lover. What would it make her? Is there anything we can do? Like, okay, let's she could be let's make her a candle maker. I wonder if she can make any money with a candle making skill. Let's do that. Let's make her a maker, and we'll see if we can't get her like a candle making table. So I really like our mom here. She kind of gives me a real vibe of like Melissa McCartney. I get that vibe. Okay, we don't need this one. That was the wrong one. We want to add and play with genetics. I went up too far. Okay, so Sumama is the parent. And we want to randomize a daughter. And she's just going to have a daughter. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm really vibing on this girl. I didn't want to make her a teen, but that seems like a really good. Like, I wonder if she'll grow up into this outfit. Because she's kind of cool right here, like the little tomboy girl. I kind of dig that. And if she grows up into this outfit style, or like this, that'd be awesome. Because I'm really thinking, like, let's make her a child. And I'm really thinking that I want her to end up with our son in the Diaz family, or Garcia family. So he's an energetic child, and I think she's like really cute. Like, she'll be a good girlfriend for him. I want to make her like a super social. So Sim wants to talk to everyone and make friends. Sim wants to be known as the coolest kid in the neighborhood. I don't know how to get these to go, but let's go with social butterfly. Let's try to do that one, aspiration. And I forgot what I made his one trait. But maybe she can grow up into the social media, or in some kind of a performing, like a child actress maybe. She'll become I don't know. I don't know if you can do a child actress. But I really feel like we'll figure out as she grows up. I like to see what they grow up to be like. So Inside, what's this? These Sims love being in clubs and tend to be very happy surrounded by friends. Okay, we don't want that much of a social. But let's go outgoing, because it gives positive moodlets from talking to people, and social, that seems like it'd be a good combination. So let's give her, ooh, I almost went with Gretchen. I almost went with Gretchen. Maribel. That sounds like it should be the mom's name. Let's go with Mindy. Mindy Wurth. I like Mindy. Mindy sounds like a good name. All right. We'll see later on about changing clothes, but I really like this combination right here, the Wurths. Like, I really love this household right now. I hope you all agree. Please let me know in the comments what you think about the Wurth family. You know, are they worth their worth? All right. Wurth residents. Let's go ahead and go to play real quick. And I want to see if we can find our house from our creator we're using for this this world. And like I said, when we get to World 2, if anybody builds and we can share their builds, I would love to add them to my gameplay. So let me know in the comments. Right now we got 20,000. So we don't have a whole lot to work with, but I'm going to go here to following, and she's the one we're following. So let's go to view catalog. We've been using all her houses since we've been here, so we want a lot. She's got such nice houses, for real, she does. Current size 20 by 15. That should narrow it down a bunch. Oh my god, she got like McDonald's and Joe's Crab Shack. Whataburger. I haven't even seen these buildings before. That's super good. That's super good. Okay, $10,000 to $20,000 range. She's got a lot of good places. Hopefully, we could find a nice one. 2-bedroom, 2-bath, or 1-bath. We don't need anything glorious. This one looks okay. That's a starter 3-bedroom, 2-bath for $18K. That's a little bit more room than we need. 2-bedroom, 1-bath, and this one's kind of cool. So I think I want to try this house for them. So it looks like it kind of builds diagonally on a lot, which would be great for our end house on the neighborhood if it kind of went at the end of the street. So I want to try this one. So that's Sashraf one. I'd never say this correct. I bet you I never said it once. But 2-bedroom, 1-bath, base game 17K. We're at 16.9, so that'll still leave us with like 4,000 left. So, and we can still afford all the furniture and stuff without going broke. So, super awesome. I really hope this like angles right on the lot. And we only have a few things we're gonna have to buy. Oh, see, that looks perfect. At the end of the street, doesn't that look great? I really love this player's builds. Like, they're always so imaginative and just like super creative. I like the whole little backyard area here. We have to get rid of these plants though. Unfortunately, we can't keep the trees. We're not cheating. So we want to make sure we get rid of those. I don't want to leave anything on the lot like these spliced plants. I really love them, but it's really like cheaty in our gameplay to have like these good plants like off the rip. Like, they have to earn their stuff, you know? So I think that's all the garden stuff. I kind of like the idea of a couple little back here, but I don't know how much she's made into gardening. You know, we're going to work on candle making. So we're definitely, I might put a couple beehives over here, and she's really going to have to maintain her beehives. So let's go with that for the first. Because if we put the beehives, then she can collect the wax, you know, to make her candles. Because I really want to go with that aspect. So I don't know how many candles she can make and how much money she can make off of them. But I think if we put these bee boxes here, that'll give her, we should probably put like 4 out. How much do these cost? Let's grab this one. We're just going to slide it over a little bit and try to get these both on this dirt slab. Trying to line these up so they look a little bit, I don't want this one too close to the edge of the house either. I kind of want it over here, but I don't want to put one like right in front of the porch either. Just because like when the bees come out, I don't want somebody taking out the trash getting stung. So it's just kind of be a decoration here. We just got to figure out something to put on this spot. Nope, that's way too big. I'm like, we put like a little bush. And all of a sudden I found like the biggest tree in the game. Like, yeah, let's put this here. American Beach. No, that's still too big. I want something easy to go there. Just something nice and pretty. No. Small. Let's go to shrubs. Maybe we'll find a better into shrubs. Unkept shrubbery ride? No. That's a little bit big. I could have shrunk that down and made it work, and I still might do that. Can't I do it this way? I kind of like that there. How's that? A little plant there instead. I think I like that. That looks a little nice on the side of the house there. She can go talk to her, do her bees, and that should give her a little bit of honey for free. Now let's check out the inside of this house. We kind of saw the backyard, but we haven't even seen what the inside looks like yet. And it's usually some of my favorite part. I can already see. I'm happy she's got like a full child's room with like a dollhouse. So I'm super stoked about that. I don't know if they can get into bed with the ladder being the wrong way. Can they still get into bed with the ladder in the back wall? I don't know. Maybe it'll glitch. But mom's got her little room here. This is a nice little bathroom. I'm happy it's got a tub. Maybe she can find like a stray cat or something. Nice little living room area. I like it. I really like this house. I think this is so far one of my favorites. But we do have to figure out. Okay, we'll have to go on the back porch. And is this the back porch? Okay, so the trash can's in the back of the house. Let's move the trash can over here on the other side of this bush. Let's put the trash can down here. And then we can go up here. And if we type in candle, I'm pretty sure we can come up with a candle making station here. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Perfect on the back porch. That's perfect. So she can come out here and do her candle making, which will give us a step up. And that's really solid. Do we have a trash can, a wastebasket in the kitchen? I don't see. Oh, there's one out here, so that's going to work. Okay. There's always a thing with like wastebaskets because they never have anywhere to get rid of their food when they want to clean plates, so they just set dishes everywhere. So I always try to make sure we have that. All right, one other thing we do want to buy is do I not know how to spell vacuum? All right, I always buy the same vacuum. Literally every household has the same vacuum. But I definitely wanted mom here to grab a vacuum so she can make sure she keeps the house cleaned up. So I'm really digging this right now, this Wurth residence. I really like them. You know, she's got a younger daughter, Mindy Wurth. And I think Mindy is going to end up being good friends with our friend from the other neighborhood over here. in our gameplay. Wherever it's over here somewhere is the other neighborhood. But it's dope. She's got right next door. She got the playground in the back and whatnot. And I think the next episode we're gonna make another family with a child because we need 3 with an A average to make a high school or whatever. So I really want to have 3 children that we can get A students. And then as they go to teenagers, we'll have 3 A students so we can just go ahead and build the high school and we can play the high school on some of these too. So I really like that idea. And I really want to get her started early with learning her skills. There's a few. I don't know if I went over them in this video or the last couple of videos. How much time do we have? Okay, we're at 20 minutes right now. So maybe if I can try to remember in the next video. But we got all her skills here. I'll talk about it just a little bit because we can run a few minutes. But the children have these like 5 traits down here. And we don't have any of them up yet. So I can't show you. But it's like, I bet you we can get one to pop up. If I tell her real quick to set the table. Yes, she likes cooking. We'll tell her to set the table real quick. And that usually brings up the manners skill. So she should learn manners. Here we go. Character values. That was her first one. That's why she had to get them. So we can get these traits here in the middle when we get this all the way up here to the green. And this is like good manners and responsible, mediator, compassionate, and emotion control. These all give us like little buffs when we get to as an adult, but we want good instead of bad. So she'll have to keep like setting the tables a good one to get her manners up. If she listens to a radio and does wind down to classical, that brings up her emotional control. You can see it's already going up. And then we need a doctor's play set real quick. If you get a doctor's play set, it'll bring up the her I'm trying to remember what it's called. We were just looking at it. It's her the being nice to others, whatever. Empathy, having feeling towards others. Conflict resolution is a harder one to get, but I always have the parent teach her how to say teach to say sorry. So if you click her, I'm trying to click her down here. I should zoom in. If we click on her and go to parenting, we can teach to say sorry, and that will as you'll be able to see here in a second. Oh, I'm on the mom. That's why. I knew we have it on here. It'll bring up the conflict resolution when she talks to her, teaches her how to say sorry. It'll raise that up. And then responsibility, as long as she keeps doing her homework every day, that'll build up the responsibility trait real quick. And you can also, I believe, like taking out the trash, brushing your teeth brings up responsibility. Cleaning the dishes and stuff brings up your manners. And little things like that. So we can build them up. I do want to try to bring the 2 of them over here real quick. And I'm going to try to get like a little family photo for my cover shot. But y'all don't need to see that. But I need a picture of them for my my cover. I don't like her in her pajamas. So anyway, I'll see everybody in the next video. Y'all have an awesome night. Stay groovy.